Lemko language, lesson 8, plural form. Lemkijski jazyk, 8. lekcja, mnożne czyslo. Plural for masculine nouns. To form the plural for masculine nouns, you add either e, I, or ove to the end of the noun. There's no set rule for which ending a masculine noun receives in the plural, but there are some trends to pay attention to. For example, is the default ending. I tends to be the ending for nouns that end in a palatalized consonant. Tends to be used for occupations and some nouns denoting people. And ove tends to be the plural ending for nouns denoting male adults. Let's now go over the examples. Wygląd becomes wygląda. Wygląda. Bil becomes boli. Den becomes dny. Cygan, meaning gypsy, becomes cygane. Niaño becomes niañowe. Some masculine nouns have an alternate plural ending, such as the plural for chudak. Chudak becomes chudake. Or alternatively, chudace. Plural for feminine and neuter nouns. The plural, or more specifically, the nominative plural for both feminine and neuter nouns is the same as the genitive singular form of the noun. Let's look at feminine nouns first. Chyża becomes chyże, and wyśnia becomes wyśni. For neuter nouns, nazwisko becomes nazwiska, and serce becomes sercia. Plural masculine nouns in the genitive case. To form the genitive plural for masculine nouns, you add either iu, or to the end of the noun. For the most part, the ending is iu. However, alternate endings such as iu and can also be used for some nouns. First, let's look over the nouns that will take the iu ending. Wygląd becomes wyglądził. Bil becomes bolił. Den becomes dniu. Niaño becomes nianiu. If the masculine noun ends in s or z, that consonant is not palatalized in the genitive plural, even though it precedes I. For this situation, some texts will have iu written rather than iu to ensure that the preceding consonant is not palatalized. For example, the Lemko word for frost is moroz, and that becomes morozył. For some nouns that have their final consonant palatalized in all grammatical cases, except for the nominative singular, the genitive plural ending can also be I. For example, kierpec becomes kierpce, kierpce. Kin, kin becomes kone, kone. Plural feminine nouns in the genitive case. To put a feminine noun in the genitive plural form, simply remove the final vowel. For example, hăja becomes hăj, hăj. Žena becomes žen, žen. Chwilja becomes chwil, chwil. In addition, there are a few instances where removing the final vowel is not the only thing needed to be done to put a feminine noun in its genitive plural form. If the resulting noun ends in a double consonant, add o in between them. The final consonant is k, and add e when the final consonant is n. For example, dievka becomes divok, divok, and vishnya becomes vyshen, vyshen. If the resulting noun ends in I or E, simply add y at the end. Pasea becomes pasei, pasei. Lastly, we have a special case. Noha becomes nich, nich. Plural neuter nouns in the genitive case. To put a neuter noun in the genitive plural form, simply remove the final vowel. Nazwisko becomes nazwisk, nazwisk. Słońce becomes sons, sons. There are a few instances where removing the final vowel is not the only thing needed to be done to put a neuter noun in its genitive plural form. If the resulting noun ends in a double consonant, o or e is sometimes added in between the two consonants, and at times an extra consonant is also added. Jabłko becomes jablok, jablok. Serce becomes serdec, serdec. Powereslo becomes poweresel, poweresel. There are also special cases. Selo becomes sił, sił, and pole becomes pil, pil. Plural in the accusative case. For feminine nouns, the accusative plural is the same as the nominative plural. For both masculine and neuter nouns, the following two rules apply. If the noun represents a person or an animal, the accusative plural is the same as the genitive plural. Conversely, if the noun does not represent a person or an animal, the accusative plural is the same as the nominative plural. This concludes Lesson 8. Please stay tuned for upcoming lessons.